first day back from depression. Wow, I'm proud of myself though. Seriously. First day back. I spent about 2 weeks straight up in my bed. Oh, hello, live. Hello, watchers that are gonna rewatch this. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this reading, every cell of this live, every cell of this channel, and I thank you for your presence. May you guide and lead these messages today. I'm not feeling this right now. Can I tuck that in there? No. 50 back, woohoo! I thought I would never get out of that. Well, I knew I would get out of it, but I honestly, if that lasted for another 2 months, I would not be surprised. Okay, out for you guys' reading today. Let's get started. Let's get started. Any affirmations? I'm in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. I woke up today and it was so hard. I look how crooked that is. That's what it was like this morning. I was like, I can't do this. Look how crooked it is. I could not do it. I woke up today and that's how I am today. So, but hey, I'm grateful that I did anything, because I'm grateful I got out of bed, because okay, first card out for you guys is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ooh, the Death in your present. With the Ace of Wands coming out in your past, the first thing I want to say is that you did start something in your past. It was kind of almost like even, what's that word called? Spontaneous? I don't know if you really planned for it, but you started something up. These shadows are making me kind of trip out. The Death card in your current energy. With the Death, it's almost like this, whatever you started up. What did you start up? Well, let me get some clarifiers. But it's bringing lots of change into your life. You definitely have to be putting ends to lots and lots of aspects of yourself and or like patterns that you have been living to give way to new ones. In your future, we have the Three of Pentacles, possibly leading you to some sort of collaboration. Oh, maybe even a spiritual collaboration. More, when I say spiritual, it's more energy work, more working with energy, or those travelers that exist in energy and not the physical form. Let's get some clarifiers. What is this Ace of Wands for the reading today? I'm actually kind of grateful it's quiet today, because I was watching back to my readings. I like watching back to my stuff and like learning, like being present with how I am, and then learning and then evolving the things that I'm like, oh, I did not like that. And then evolving. I really like that. Why did I say I was looking back on my... Oh, because I haven't really had much time to actually focus on the reading, so I'm kind of grateful that it's quiet in here. And I need to figure that out, because today, or when I was watching back my videos, I realized I want to pull like less cards. Like, nobody's in here because I get distracted. But when there's lots of people in here for the general reading, I only want to pull like 2 cards and go in depth. about those two cards, so we're gonna change it up a little bit. But for now, it's quiet in here. We get to focus on the reading, and I'm kind of grateful. Hey, clarify for the Ace of Wands for the listeners today. They start a new project. What was started? King of Swords and the Six of Cups. On the bottom, the Temperance. I want to say the thing that you started up has a lot of communication involved with it. And are you being in the center of attention? I want to say it's you have a important position looking over a group of people, an environment of people. Started something new. King of Swords. Maybe you got a promotion, or maybe you applied to a new job that is more taking leadership over others. But with the Six of Cups coming out as well, with the King of Swords, it almost, feels like people that you grew up with. Either reminds you, either this position, this area that you're involved in right now, it reminds you of your childhood. Maybe, I don't know if you grew up in environments where you got to go out with other younger people, maybe outings or hanging out. But I have a feeling in your younger years, you were that one that everybody looked up to. Maybe you were the quote-unquote popular one. It's whenever you were around, everybody's attention was on you. And this new thing that you started up, this new project, I do want to say you have a voice over the people, or over a group of people. You give them directions. I'm not sure exactly what it is though. But it does feel more for an example, a judge, where a judge gets to choose what's going to happen, or the punishment for the ones that were involved in whatever. It's you get to make the decision over these people. It feels kind of maybe important, not. I want to say every aspect of this life is important. Everybody's contribution to this life is important. Nobody stands above anybody. We all have to work together to make this place work. I just want to say that a lot of people rely on you mentally. They kind of possibly, I want to say, again, it's like the popular person in a school. Everybody kind of pays attention to them no matter what. Or it's almost like people strive to be like them, or, well, if that's what they want. You kind of feel cold-hearted too. I don't know if I'm reading for a feminine or a masculine. It kind of feels more you're in your masculine energy, but you feel kind of cold. It almost feels like you don't... Either you've never been through an experience where you've had to really come to understand and know what hurting somebody means, like really be able to feel how you made somebody feel. Like if you hurt somebody, I don't think that you've ever had to face karma for it, so you don't really have like an understanding of how maybe you make others feel in a way, and or how maybe a certain attitude or certain words are gonna make others feel. Oh, actually it's really interesting because then we have the Death in your current energy, and we have the Three of Pentacles in your future, which we have not even clarified, but it almost feels like you're in a learning stage. Just because I'm like, the nostalgia card came out thinking about like past situations, and then the Death in your current energy with the Six of Cups in your past, Death in your current energy, and then I feel like a coldness. I don't like this lighting today. Why so... Why is it... Why... I don't like the lighting. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the time. I see what the Death card represents for you, listener. Why is this Death in their current energy? Oh, I also want to say maybe because you are kind of thinking back to your past about like having this attention, but I also want to I kind of want to say that people are a lot less open about their appreciation of you as it was in the past. I want to say that the energy around you is a lot colder than it was you growing up. Oh, what's this? And it almost feels like, because you know how like kids, they like if they have a fascination of something, they're gonna let it be known. But the people that you're around right now, they don't really let you know that they appreciate you, or they don't even like really... It's like you're their boss, we're just at work. Some of them might not even like you. Oh, we have the Hierophant coming out, clarifying the Death. The change with the Hierophant staying with the rules, staying with the laws that have kind of already worked in the past for others, probably like scientifically tested. And I don't know if this is what you're deciding right now, or if this is a on the bottom we have the Five of Wands, or if this is, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a reminder, like somebody... Oh, an advice? It's advice? Five of Wands on the bottom too. I do want to say the Death card. This is definitely I want to say both. Endings within your own being, like patterns that you were in, that you were used to, switching, like putting an end to some patterns. And I want to say the death is changes within the environment. Because we have the Three of Pentacles, it almost feels like you warm up to this environment, or either your coworkers warm up to you. Let me get a clarifier for the Three of Pentacles. It almost feels like you sticking to conventional rules and or the traditional sorry, I realized my hands I need to do stuff. But when I heard, because I did this because it's fun and I like annoying sounds, but I bet you guys don't. Sometimes I just sit in my car and bang my freaking empty can of gosh darn drink against the plastic. Sometimes I'm annoying. I'm not even going to lie. But I like me, and somebody out here is going to like me too. I actually love me, and everybody out here should love themselves too. You shouldn't be begging others to love you. You should love yourself. The only person's approval I need is my own. Okay, a clarifier for the Three of Pentacles. Living like this is so much better. It's so much better. Obviously, obviously being in self-love is it's so much better. I would have died if I would have stayed in self-hatred. I would have been dead. I would be in the ground. Oh! Wait, I just thought about how I want to get what I want my grave to look like, and it makes me really happy. My grave is going to be the coolest grave ever. Me and my partner. And maybe my dog, too. I'm excited. I don't think anybody's had a grave like that. Okay, too many cards fell out. I'm still trying to get clarifiers for your Three of Pentacles. Sorry, my mind started wandering. Don't get mad at me because this is your reading. If you don't want your tarot reader's mind to wonder, then it's probably not the place for you because my mind be wondering. The Hierophant and the Death. Let me turn back into the reading. My mind really was wondering. Oh, and I also want to say with the Ace of Wands coming out in your past, you were very excited to start out this, whether it's a new job, it kind of feels like a new job, or a new position in society. Well, because thinking back into the past of the experiences that you had being in leadership and or having people look up to you, they were good memories. Clarifier for, I'm not even sure which one I guess the Three of Pentacles, because I already had a clarifier for that. On the bottom, we had the King of Cups. Oh, wait here a second. The Death and the Hierophant might just be asking you not to stick to the rules. Hold on, let me get a clarifier for that. Is it sticking to the rules or not? Page of Pentacles. I want to say not sticking to the rules. The Death is to the traditional ways of doing things. Starting off small with like a foundation, something that is grounded. You may have an idea of what you want to do or how you want to like govern or lead these people. It may not be a way that has been practiced a lot. But if you do have a new idea that's not the traditional, then I would say go for it. Social approval. The Hierophant. Social approval. I hate social approval. I absolutely despise it. Because I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's it. Ain't nobody gonna tell me. Yes, some people are gonna come in here, criticize me, and then I'm gonna be like, shoot, actually I do want to evolve that. But that's them just helping me out. They're like, I don't like that about you, and I'm like, oh, I never noticed that about me. I don't like it either. Let me switch it out real quick. I kind of lost my track of thought. But these bird sounds are nice. There's nobody in here. Let me read your comments. I got sidetracked again. I even forgot what we were talking about. The Page of Pentacles? Whoopsie! Whoopsie! Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Let me get one more clarifier for the future, because you have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords in your future. It honestly feels like you're struggling. You're struggling standing in this new position because of your expectations, your memories that you had of what it was like in the past. I want to say the Hierophant is the death clarified by the Hierophant is more saying, and then the Page of Pentacles is more saying, do not stick with the traditional. Do not stick with the traditional. Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I feel like you thinking about what society is going to think about you is preventing you from even seeing any type of success in this environment, because I want to say you are struggling in this new environment. Struggling. You really want to be able to work here. Like, that's probably the reason that you even either applied or even started this new thing, is because you definitely want to be there. I want to say almost like you've tried only the traditional way, only the way that quote-unquote society has told you to do it, not allowing yourself to try new things, because you're scared that people are gonna judge you for it and or have something or criticize you. But you're forgetting that everything, any innovation, anything new, all the inventors of the world had terrible things said about them when they were discovering and or trying out new things. Some even years after their death only started being celebrated and appreciated for the work that they put into this world, but their work was incredibly important for almost everybody on this planet. I want to say you're deathly afraid, like you're shivering in your boots of what others are going to say about you. And it's preventing you from even seeing any sort of success in this environment. Honestly, with this energy, I don't want to, like, let me pull one last card for your future, but you may just quit this, whatever this is. I don't know. I don't see, because with the Eight of Swords coming out in your future, either this is going to take you a long time to figure out, or allow yourself to even step into something new, try out something new, because obviously the traditional has not been working. Or kind of what society expects of a person in this position, or what, exactly. You're scared of having society. I want to say you're almost scared of getting in trouble. You're scared of getting in trouble. Because as long as you're not doing something terrible, and as long as you're not hurting others, I don't know why you would be scared of other people's judgment. Well, maybe because you're still living in your head. How do I wake you up? How do I wake you up? Hey, somebody who does not want to be woken up will not be woken up. Do you want to be woken up? Or do you not want to be woken up? Clarifier for the Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles in your future. Wow, this 30 minutes is actually the whole reading. We had these cards fall out. The Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. I see. Oh, you're actually facing people in your workforce that are trying to bring you down. Seven of Wands. I want to say with this job has made you the financially stable that you've always wanted to be. And I'm gonna say you're pretty happy about it. Like I was saying, the energy that I'm picking up from this reading is that you want to stay in this environment. You want to keep working in it. You want to keep learning, growing, evolving. And I want to say, almost like at this point, you thought that you would be able to just kind of enjoy your stance in this environment, be able to spend more money on yourself, but you're finding yourself having to fight possibly other people that want to be in your position. Okay, you're not gonna give up. With the Seven of Wands coming out, you're definitely not gonna give up on whatever this is, but it is difficult. It's not easy, and you are gonna have to step out of that traditional way of doing things, because no matter how well you do that traditional way, these people that want to knock you down are going to knock you down regardless. I want to say, to It's like no matter how much you kiss up to society's standards, society is still gonna find some fault in the way that you did it. And I have a feeling that you've been, I want to say frustrated, but that's not the word. I just lost my track of thought. I think that you are somebody who, because this was a position that you had in your mind for a long time, you are somebody who has ideas of ways to make this environment better. You have ideas of how to make this system better. You have ideas of what you want to see change. Like, you've been brainstorming this for a long time now. Page of Pentacles. Again, I want to say the only thing that you really have to do right now is get out of your head. Stop allowing people's words to influence what you see about yourself, how you see yourself, what you think about yourself, what others influence. Like, stop letting others influence how you see and think about yourself. And start knowing that you deserve to be what you want to be. So if you want to be successful and confident and just a great leader, you tell the universe that's what you want to be, and that's what you become. Don't let these people's words tear you down. Like, I want to have an online job, and that's what I'm gonna have. No matter what, no matter how many people try to tear me down, I'm still gonna be here. No matter what it's gonna look like. Maybe I'm gonna be in a whole different category of work, or maybe I'm gonna be all the way over there, who knows, but I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be here, because this is what I want. What you want, you're gonna get, as long as you don't let anybody topple you over or convince you that you don't want what you want. Let's see here. Anything else to say? Anything else to say? I do want to say, with your money, you do like to spend it on your physical appearance, with the Nine of Pentacles coming out. And when I said before, you probably want to be spending more on your physical appearance, but you're more focused on fighting off these people that want to take your position rather than focusing on yourself. I would say, with the Three of Pentacles in your future, to get out of this Eight of Swords, it would be helpful to talk to some of your employees. Talk to possibly the ones that you trust. Ask them about their ideas on the changes that you want to make. Ask them how they feel about certain things. Get your people's advice. Get your workers involved. Let them have a say. Let them co-create with you. I think the environment is going to be a much better space if you co-create with your people. If it's not just all about you, what you want, but if you actually sit down, talk to your people, get to know their opinions on things too. I think that would be actually very appreciated from your employees. I think they would feel appreciated, respected, seen, heard. And again, nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything. Everybody has evolving to do. Nobody's gonna, even like a 40-year-old that's been focusing on evolution their whole entire life is not going to be perfect at 40. Even after 40 years of evolving, learning, growing, they're still not going to be perfect. I lost my thought where I was going with that. But it probably makes sense when I said it, but I forgot why I said it. It probably makes sense though. It is what it is, it be what it be. My mind is my mind and your mind is yours. Okay, I think we're done. Any last card? Let me pull one last card, see what it is. Then I'm gonna get out of here. It was nice and quiet. I got to focus in on my reading. I'm kind of grateful. And nice and quiet. And nice and quiet. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. You will succeed. Put in the work. Put in the effort, actually. Put in the effort. I do, like, the whole time, the energy feels like you really care about this environment. You really care about this work. You really care about these people. And I think that it's going to be seen in the long run, especially the people that are trying to bring you down. It's going to be seen. The negativity that they brought into the environment and you having to deal with that, but then also working on yourself, working on making a better environment for your employees, that's also going to be seen. Both sides of the story are going to be seen. I don't think you have anything to worry about. You're definitely, how much appreciation you have for this specific placement in society, how much appreciation you have for it is, there's nobody that can make you give up. There's nobody that can say anything to make you give up. There's nobody that can do anything to make you give up. But I think that's all. I kind of like that. That's good reading. I do see you succeeding. Like, it's taking you a while to maybe even realize how to move forward or how to get out of your head, how to get out of caring what society thinks about you. Oh. We are froggy up in here, we are froggy. We are froggy up in here, we are froggy. I think that's all. My elbows. I've been playing, because these last few weeks, I've been playing a lot of mobile games. And how I play mobile games is I lay on my bed with my elbows. I'm gonna potion on. But my elbows have gone so dry because for 2 weeks straight, I've literally been sleeping and playing mobile games. And because I have my phone right here and my elbows are on the bed and I lay on my stomach. Okay. I think I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm not feeling like a bug today. I'm feeling more like, I don't know, but I'm feeling cute. I'm feeling cute. I don't know, but I'm feeling cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. Nobody in here. Oh my gosh, nice and quiet. Time to nap. Okay, bye everybody. Too many things going on at once. Okay, I don't need my seatbelt on yet. Okay, bye everybody. I'm gonna go. Bye. See you tomorrow.